doing? And if he would have answered me by now, then I would have probably... I don't know if I should shoot him or not, basically. Does Tobias have any idea what I should be trying?
I think this is my fight.
Seems like there's a lesson to be learned here. You're blind. You have a bunch of people who you trust around you who can see. That's the message that you've gotten so far.
Yeah, I'd give you my eyes, but I can't. So
it's almost like you can give a help action.
That's what my familiar is going to do.
There you go.
What I'm going to do is just going to go, okay, best of luck. And I'm going to walk over to the edge of this thing and just kind of look down and go like, what the fuck? That's my turn.
All right. Rodan, you're up.
I'm going to put my hand on the back of Rodan's head and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay, so you put your hand on the back of your own head and you cast Lesser Restoration.
I mean Tobias.
Okay. You boom force that holy magic into him. Tobias, you're still blind.
Damn it.
What'd you do?
You feel warm and tingly.
Whatever you did didn't work.
Alright then. I'll move around to...
If you can, like, pin it down or something?
Well, we can work on that. Move around to you.
Okay. What are you going to do? Well, that was your action,
I used my action, yeah.
Alright, Audric, you're up.
Bullets don't work.
Bullets don't work?
Bullet will not work.
Nothing works except Tobias's attack so far.
And I would have noticed that, right?
Yep. You were very upset about it.
Okay. God damn it. Have I used any spells or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure.
Because I don't like swimming. I will. Woo, Misty.
30 feet.
And I will try and grapple it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check. It easily uses one of its arms to keep you off of it. You're kind of teetering on the edge because of the placement of the Missy step, so you didn't have good ground on it.
Okay.
All right, Danny, you're...
Words of encouragement.
Froggy hopping across?
Oh, the frog, yeah.
Okay, where to? You get 10-foot jumps. So to here, and then to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shadoink, shadoink. You hop across, and you hear from up above. As he watches you hop across the lily pads.
He told me to get across somehow, so I just did that.
Hobgoblin, you're up.
Okay, so I know that weapons aren't dealing damage, but do they still have, like, auxiliary effects?
Doesn't seem to.
Nothing at all? So if I was to shoot him with walloping ammo, there would be no save for him to not fall down?
Seems like it, because even Rodan's spell didn't do anything.
Okay, give me one sec. And this thing seems solely focused on killing Tobias, right?
Yep.
Fuck. Is Armor of Agathis only on yourself?
I believe it's self.
Damn it.
What'd you say, babe?
And
She said
Go
ribbit.
ahead.
I was just asking, has it cast any spells, or is it only physical?
Only physical so far.
God damn it. All of my options. I'm not very good at grappling, guys. Okay, I mean, I suppose I will go up to it and... Wait, it already has a help action given to attack it, right? From the bird?
Say again, I'm sorry?
It already has a help action on it from...
From the bird, yep.
Okay, so there's no point in me doing help action either.
You can stack the help action if you wish.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Because it'll give him help on his first attack, you can give him help on his second attack.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'll do that. I'll go up and basically, I'm just looking to get in his way. Nugget will be like pecking at him and stuff, not to do
Okay.
damage, but to just basically pester him.
Sure, that's fine. Alright, its turn. It's going to make an attack. 19. It keeps trying to bring you into its form. Nothing happening. Tobias, you're up. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That wasn't with advantage. 9. Doesn't matter. Keep it going. So you feel your allies helping guide you a little bit here. You're having some openings. So these are flat rolls now. That is a hit. Tremendous damage as you twist and break into it. It roars out. 24 is also a hit.
The damage is going to be 3.
It's getting rough, but it's still up for now. Arc. Help again?
Yep, same as the first.
Rodan? Oh, sorry.
Well, hang on. So he hasn't taken any damage though, right?
Who, Tobias?
Yeah.
Not so far.
I mean,
Okay.
I have,
And I'm just
but
gonna.
My temporary hit points have taken most of it.
I'm going to just start kind of trying to cross this thing super casually.
If it's my turn, I'm just going to shove it to the ground.
Okay, you're
Try
gonna make
to.
a shove attack. So go ahead and roll athletics. Stay standing. Arc, you could start crossing it. Unless that's your full movement right there.
Don't look at explosions. Should I do an acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay, 1 second.
Or gets to the spot where Tobias was, goes blind.
I'm
Make a save
waiting
there.
for it, to be perfectly honest.
Oh,
but
you're just
I know.
balancing beam across. Rodan, you try to push, nothing happened. Audric, you're up.
Same thing, trying to knock its knees out from under it to get it to...
Okay, you
You know.
swing your rifle like a bat right into the back of its knees. Go ahead and make an athletics check. Yeah, there's too many people in the way. It's still standing. Danny, hippity hop. Don't
Yeah.
stop till the body drop.
Yep. Let's see. Can I get to the stairs back here? No, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, you hippity hoppity froggity toppity right over there.
Yes.
Okay, you're still a frog. And he looks down on you and smiles.
Why do I get the feeling you're about to get bonked by a old turtle? I can be
That was everybody's favorite thing in the last campaign, bonk.
Ah,
Where you got bonked by a
That
god for
god.
like an hour.
I still want to stab him.
Con, you're up.
Okay, just reading something quickly. Yeah, nothing I can really do other than continue the pestering. Basically, I'm like reaching up, since it's not paying any attention to me, I'm just like slapping it across the face. Like trying to get as much of its attention as possible. Hey, 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 look at me. Look at me. Hey, hey.
Hey,
I'm
Give him
bothering
a
you.
help
Hello.
action.
Yeah, I'm giving him another help action. Just basically
Alright,
trying to
sounds
distract
good.
him.
It is up. 17. Can never attack today.
Good. At least it's not that fight with
Tobias.
Bloodlord Drakara or whatever his name was.
The one that killed you?
sound
Yeah, the one that killed me.
right.
That's a hit. Fucking major damage. It's squealing out and it's kind of starting to go down on one knee. Can you finish it in the second hit?
Doesn't
12 does not hit. Just scrapes across its form. Is everybody just giving Tobias a help action in this next round? Because it's right on death's door.
Is there anything I can do to give it a disadvantage on its hit? other
Whoever
than...
wants to try to push it down again, just make your athletics check now.
The more you ignore it,
What
the
the
cooler
fuck?
Audric, Rodan pushes it in, and he kind of stands resolute. But once again, you crack it in the back of the knees, and it goes down. So Tobias, we'll get to you in 1 second. Danny, make your. Or actually, are you gonna stay a frog?
No, I'll up on my real people legs.
On your real people legs. Okay, Tobias, go ahead and make 2 attacks with advantage.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. That's a hit. More than enough to take it down. You drive the blade and twist it in its chest. It gasps. The darkness fades from your eyes. And you watch as the master smiles on you. And now, that which you could not see is seen. You were never lost, Tobias. You are merely following the same path to your ultimate destiny. And you surround yourself with good people. People you can rely on. And then he looks down to you, Danny. And you decide to face your final challenge now. You skip the pathways that are lied before you and choose the path of most resistance, a clever solution, hopping your way over, but it proves your greatest flaw. Wrapped deep around your soul is a heavy, dangerous burden. And you watch as he raises his hand up and begins drawing something from you, and slowly dark chi is pulled from your pores, funneled into the air in a larger and larger mass, and you hear the master sigh. My poor child, I have never seen this much darkness wound so tightly around a soul before. It is beyond even my power to free you of this. And he turns his hand, funneling the dark force into the ground and allowing it to take shape quickly, rising in a massive, slow bubble. You, Danny, are hungry. You trust no one, nothing. Do not put your faith in many, yet many would call on you to help. So long as you surround yourself with no one, trust no one, and only hunger, that hunger will consume you, that hunger for knowledge, for truth, for power. And now, you as well, Tobias, as you hunger for power within, power without, you must face that now. As this 2-headed mash suddenly explodes onto the ground.
Can we do a quick break before we start this fight?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a quick 5-10 minute break.
Man, right as I get back.
But we're gonna roll a new initiative on this one.
Did Metal Gear Solid send this?
It did.
I heard that.
That's like my phone alert. A mini funnel.
So, Danny,
Yeah.
are you officially rejoining? is it-
It's complicated. Well, I just started a job, and it's almost impossible to be up so late on Sunday nights and then wake up early on Monday morning. So yeah.
I've got
So,
data
hey,
reading
Danny.
classes Monday.
Yeah.
Not
Are
that
you-
bad.
Are you getting back into the Saturday campaigns?
We'll see. It really depends on my family at the moment because I'm like going back and forth from New Jersey, from home and stuff on the weekends because it's my only days off. So it's like I don't know. So we'll see. It might change within the next month, hopefully, but hopefully I'll be able to rejoin soon.
Yay! I'll try not to kill your character in the meantime because I thought you were out of the campaign. And I was like, oh, I'll need to kill off
No! Oh my
Daz.
god!
I need to
No!
kill off Tentoria in a satisfactory way.
No! No, I want to come back like so bad. It's just like lately it's been like insane. So yeah.
Damn it. Guess what time I'm waking up at tomorrow?
3.
Yeah!
God.
I'm
How
going
do
on
you
the.
survive?
That's my normal schedule.
See, some of us sacrifice our health for this damn addiction.
Yeah, me too. I have to wake up at 5 a.m. I mean, not tomorrow because tomorrow's Labor Day, so I actually have tomorrow off. But
Yeah, that's
usually
what
I
I'm
wake
here,
up at
'cause Labor
5.
Day.
Everybody back yet?
See what we do for you, Sandman. That your girlfriend doesn't do for you.
Exactly.
I love you.
Yeah, I believe that when you come back into the fucking game.
Yeah, I agree.
Back! My character is waiting.
Yes, I'm being a bitch about it.
Yeah, come on, just venture out into the jungle on your own, looking for us. That's what God would have done.
No! I don't want to, like, immediately send my character to his death.
Lame. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I feel like
venturing and gaining things back at the camp. I'm
trepidation is probably good for Gilgamesh right now.
I have to ask Gilgamesh, are you just playing a Gil?
No.
Okay, because I would have been like, yeah, that's a Gilgamesh move. Just play Gil.
Ark is looking at a two-headed monstrosity going, that's what the magic bullet's gonna be for.
No, I'm a comms officer.
He picked the nerdiest, dumbest character he could possibly find.
It's great. I like him.
I mean, he was our cartographer before. Now he's just the comms operator.
Now he's the comms operator in a country where comms are no longer working.
Yeah, he's having a bad time. Also a good time. Things aren't good, but he's...
Wait.
Wait.
I gotta find the.
Niru. Rodan, you back yet?
He's muted, so I'd assume not.
I just found the picture of Gilgamesh's new character, currently engaged in.
Where'd you post it?
I gotta figure out where I download.
Damn you.
To see this guy randomly walking through the forest. Like, hey, you guys know why they the reception is so bad? Nobody can hear him.
Rodan?
Where were you when Rodan was killed?
Where were you when the brains were handed out?
I was at the bar. Rodan.
Wait, you guys got brains?
You guys are getting paid?
You guys are getting paid? I love that meme.
Rodan!
If we all scream loud enough, they'll hear us.
I think so. All right, everybody on 3. 1,
Yeah, good. Good time to
Two.
unplug my headphones.
3. Rodan!
Bro, that's half-hearted. You got lazy.
Rodan!
All right, now on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rodan!
What the fuck?
I imagine he's trying to take a shit right now and he just shit himself instead.
I'd like to think he's got a
Rodan, where
wireless
are you?
set of headphones on.
What?
Rodan, where are you?
Oh, man.
I think we can proceed without him.
Probably. All right, I need everybody to still roll initiative. Danny,
Rolling
Tobias.
initiative. Rolling initiative.
Rodan.
Does everyone have a voice modulator?
Well, they all copied me, so yeah.
Which of us pay for it?
Get that fucking Triceratops out of my chat. All right, so Rodan is up, obviously, because he's not here. Is that everybody rolled, though? No Tobias. Where the fuck is he? Hey!
Tobito. Tobias fate. Get it?
All right, Rodan is gonna... Let's get a running start. Hop, skip, and a jump can make it over here. And, what's it gonna do? I don't know. He's gonna hold an action.
I mean, he could bonus action his sword.
What?
It's within range. He's gonna cantrip it for now. He's 15, no damage. Just
Sick flame.
It's Sicker Flame blocks down from that into the blubber and just rocks it. Danny, I need you to make wisdom saving throw. You have advantage on wisdom saves because of the hero's feast. 23. You feel this wave of horrible depression come over you, but you shake it off a little bit. You gaze into the eyes of the abyss here. You're free to attack.
Okay. Cast. I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth.
What the fuck? Okay. What does that do?
3d12 bludgeoning.
Just blink it in the thing. Just click it and it'll go to the thing.
Oh.
Okay, dexterity save, DC 16. Natural 20. But I need you to link the full text.
Okay, hold on.
Should be the thing that looks like a talk bubble, I guess.
I'm on a different page, right?
I'll do it. Hold on.
Error 1.
Does anybody know how to make the full spell come out?
If you're doing it from the spell list, you got to go and change it from attack to.
Attack to
The
what?
spell.
You change the output to spell card.
Oh, I see.
I could just copy paste it. Oh wait.
Or you could search in the companion.
Already got it.
Also, a little bit lower above the description, there is an include spell description in.
Yep, that'd be helpful. Switch to partial. Okay. So it has to make a dex save. Fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube. Dexterity save, already saved. 3d12 or half. So it's going to take 10 bludgeoning. But 5 because it seems to be resistant to it. And that area becomes difficult terrain. So this 20-foot cube here is difficult terrain. Yep, that's about what I thought. So kind of all inside here-ish is difficult terrain. I'll make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Yeah, that's your turn. Hobgoblin.
Okay, I'm going to run to this edge here,
Welcome
and
back,
I can
Redan.
jump this, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna jump, and that is... It's 25 feet, so I still have 25 feet of movement. Gonna get up to...
All right.
And I'm going to use some of my fancy new bullets. Ooh, I am wanting to be testing these out. And I'm gonna shoot
Okay.
him with walloping ammo.
Shot goes off, damn near knocks you off your feet. What's the save on it?
It's a DC 10, but I get
Strength
two. I get 2 shots, so you're gonna see if the
Alright.
first one. Well, the first one.
17 is a hit. It's actually not a hit.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's also not a hit. Bang,
Um,
bang, both shots gone.
Well, I have one more bullet. One more walloping bullet. I mean.
Audric, you're up.
Alright, I've got the range, so
18 and 18 actually both hit, just hit. 6 and 11.
alright.
Decent damage, however, as the rifle shots strike, they don't seem to be piercing as heavily. It seems to be resistant to different forms of damage.
Alright, so bonus action reload, and I will actually reload one of the barrels with the purple gunstone.
Okay. Boom. Put it in the rifle chamber. Click it closed. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Tobias.
I still don't know what it does, but I'll need.
We'll
some
all find
description
out
on it.
together. Leaping over?
Yep.
Okay, leap over.
Oops, I didn't mean to type that like that, but whatever.
Short rest. 3 shots.
Okay.
Way the fuck south.
You're gonna have to dash just. So she's not gonna do anything this.
All right.
This regular attack.
You can still get advantage. Link it to me again.
Oh. Roll it normal.
Yep, that's fine. 18 just hits.
And Tobias is going to recast his blade song.
Okay. So I didn't mean advantage. I meant to say, you know, you can get Sneak attack, right?
No other creatures within 5 feet of you. Does that include allies? It doesn't include allies.
It also says you also gain an additional way to use sneak attack.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Not this is your new form of sneak attack. This is just an option. So additional 7 damage. All right. Once again, like I said, resistant sneak attack damage did the full damage though. All right. Is that your turn?
Gonna move away from it. Gonna get 25 feet, so I get another.
All right. So it took damage, and it is enraged. It is going to swing at you as you run. You said disengage?
No, but because I hit it, it can't attack me.
All right, that's fine. So because you did engage with it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, but with advantage. Okay, you saved. No worries. But you did feel that same wave that crawled over Danny. Danny is about to take 2 unfortunate hits. Natural 1 just slams into the ground. Slams it into the ground again. As Danny is just dodging and weaving under these hook attacks.
2 crit ones?
Yeah, watch what happens next round. Just watch.
It turns out the darkness inside of you is really shitty.
Ark, you're up.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This seems like a good spot. Like, there's some shade.
Okay.
I'm just gonna quietly amuse myself. It's so nice being in the back lines. So the usual help action. So
Okay.
advantage and magic bullet.
All right.
Fuck yeah!
That counts as a crit.
As long as it hits or exceeds 20. So this is going to be doubling the damage dice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 7 and so hang on. 14, 15, 16,
Actually,
17. I should map this out better, but
so just roll another
14,
d12
17. I mean, that works too.
and another 3d6.
Yep. So that's going to be 22,
33 damage.
33 damage.
So blast your shot out with this magic bullet. It is resistant to a lot of things, but this did do a huge chunk of damage to it. All things considered, you do notice that as you fire the shot, there is small micro fractures that travel up the barrel.
What?
It's not broken, but the power behind that shot, this unnatural extra oomph to it, did a little extra damage to the barrel. You're learning things. You just need to reinforce the barrel a little bit.
Oh, god damn it. Well,
It's not going to break in this combat, but you know.
As before, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna watch Gun taking shots. I'm just gonna walk up and go like, "No, you see, you're using way too much force and not enough finesse." And I'm gonna use magic bullet to just guide it directly into the eye.
Rodan, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna let go of the sword and let it fly over to start attacking against the thingo.
Okay. You do have a distance on it, I believe.
Yeah, it's 50 feet.
50 feet, nice.
Yeah.
They can make it.
So I can give it an attack.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack. You guys watch as the sword returns to Rodan's hand and he whips it through the air. 20 definitely hits for 4 slashing. It is, however, resistant, so 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to keep moving?
Yeah, I'm going to use my dash action to move over to here.
All right, sounds good. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Yep, and it is in my spirit.
All right, it'll save, or try to save, rather.
Oh, it'll be on its turn, though.
It's when it first enters it.
Oh, okay.
So wisdom, it does save so far.
Like half of 17.
Yeah, half damage, so half of 7. A couple of your spiritual soldiers charge in, driving it into the blubbery pits as it... Danny, you're up. You just dodged and weaved 2 attacks that were easily able to crush all of your bones.
Good.
There are craters in the ground.
I'm gonna flaming sphere. Right.
Okay. So you're gonna summon a giant fireball.
Yes.
What's the size on it?
5 feet.
5-foot giant flaming sphere.
Yes.
And where were you summoning it? Point the location again. You just summon a mini sun.
Oh.
And what happens?
Shine bright like a diamond.
No, what happens?
That's what it's doing.
The monster shines bright like a diamond. She just said. And he feels fantastic.
Wait, let me pull it up. Oh, I was like, why does this sound so wrong? I was looking at thunder.
Flaming spear, 5-foot diameter sphere of fire in an occupied space. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex save. Creature takes 2d6 fire on a fail or half as much on a successful save. It's a bonus action move. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw. Okay, so on your next turn, you're going to be able to move the sphere.
Yeah, but right now he's within 5 feet of it.
It says
so-
when it ends its turn. So when he ends his turn, he'll make the save.
Got it.
Alrighty.
So after he comes to crater your face in again.
Yes. Gun, you're up.
Wait, can I take my bonus action now?
Well, I suppose you can.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Okay, you go. Just go to slam it into him. What is it? Dex save? And what's the save DC?
Let me check.
Just, you got. I'll do for you. 1 sec. Okay, 16. 7. Takes 7 fire damage. You wham into it.
Whammy.
Not resistant to that. Gun, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last shot and shoot him.
All right.
There we go.
What it said walloping, right? What's the DC?
Walloping.
13?
It's just a DC 10. It's 'cause
You're
just a
max damage too.
Fuck you. Well,
yeah, that's one off max damage. Damn.
Strength save DC 10 or be knocked prone.
Also, right after that shot, I turn towards
Knocks prone.
Give him. Holy shit! I give him a look like very proud of himself.
You guys watch as Gun, Ark just blasted it, but Gun fires a shot, knocks it off its feet, pushes it into the fucking flaming sphere as it crashes onto the ground. So it's going to take all of that plus fire damage.
Okay, and Gun, he looks at Art, very content with himself, and then turns around and goes charging in.
Oh, fuck you too. God damn it. Totally won that.
Adric, you're up. He is
Oh, no,
prone
I
right
still
now,
have
though.
one more attack.
Oh,
I still have
okay,
one more
please.
attack. So I'm
Do.
running in to take an attack with advantage because.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, change this to advantage, right?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hell yeah! And I will use the whatchamacallit on that. Actually, you know what? I'm going all out. I'm gonna use a spell slot.
Oh god.
Do the I think it's wait. Let me just make sure I have this
please,
right. If
go
it's
ahead, take your
3d6
time.
or 4, that then gets doubled. Thank you very much.
Gun comes back from the dead with a vengeance.
Also, have I seen him in Hobgoblin?
No.
No.
Oh my god, I haven't even commented. I'm like, who is this guy? Thanks, whoever you are.
Okay, so that is 4d6 times 2, so 8d6.
Oh god.
Oh, he doesn't even let you roll 8d6 on this. I'll just roll 5 and 3. So that much extra damage.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's a lot of damage.
In
It's
a single
25.
hit, in a single hit, Gun has managed to knock this thing out of triple digits, blast him into the flaming sphere, knocked him on the floor, jumped, drove his fucking spear into his chest, detonated it. Everything that could have possibly gone wrong for this thing has now gone wrong, and it is a bloodbath. Danny and Tobias, your hunger is fading in the eyes of Gun. It is a sight to behold, and you guys understand there is nothing to be hungry so long as Gun is there to eat it. Audric, you're up. It is prone. This is a catastrophe. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. I think my
Would you
biggest
say
worry
I
is
waddle?
no. I said I don't know. I think my biggest worry right now is getting across this water.
You can do it.
Audric falls into the pond and drowns with a party. Gun butchers some tramp and stressing.
So it's prone. So what does that mean for?
Ranged attacks are at disadvantage.
Damn, I just need. How deep is this water?
In that so this area here, it drops to about 20 feet. On the edges here, about 10. But on the very edge, like where just under the surface, it's only like just under the surface, maybe a foot. You could do a running jump. What's your strength score?
13.
So if you get a 10-foot running start, you can leap across the water to here. That'll be your full movement. Okay, simple enough. You cracked on the other side, do a little bit of a roll.
I'm just, and I'm witness to this whole shebang.
Yeah.
Why not? Not the. I will. It will be pistol load and the just the regular round.
Okay, regular round disadvantage. Go ahead and shoot. 12 misses. 26 rifle shot hits. One shot strikes it. It's already down. You managed to shoot it in the nads. It's terrible.
Bonus action reload.
Okay, fuck you. Tobias, you're up.
How sturdy do Rodan's shoulders look?
He is a strong, capable man.
I'll say, hey, Rodan, this hold. I'm gonna use you for a second. I'm gonna leap off Rodan's shoulder to do a leap onto this. Drive the dagger down.
Okay, you jump and drive it down. Sure. Be careful about where you're landing, though, considering there is a flaming sphere.
I'm going to the upper side of it, aiming for the head. One of the heads.
All right. Sure.
What?
You leap, driving the blade towards the head. Go ahead.
Oh, no,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 20 is a hit. You stab one of its 4 eyes out. No!
Then, spin out the shifter bait and try.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 damage.
Stabbing it in the other eye now. It's very mad.
And then
all right.
Shouldn't be 5 damage, APOC. It's 4 plus 4 dex plus 1. The plus 1 shouldn't go away.
Okay. It's standing up. It is mad. Gun did the most tremendous amount of damage to it. It now has the rising anger feature, so it's going to make 2 attacks at advantage against Gun.
Let's make a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Oh god.
And a 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 13 plus 11 piercing as it gouges you with the hook the first time. However, because it did crit, and the first time it hits with the hook attack on its next turn, the target takes an extra, but it did crit. 49 psychic damage.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, rising anger. When the attack takes, and the first time it hits with the hook attack on its next turn, the target takes an extra 3d12 psychic. However, it's crit, so it's 6d12.
So wait, how much damage is that altogether?
We just fixed this.
You did.
Can you do it?
73 from the one attack.
No, it's no, yeah, 73.
Let's ask the better
From the
question.
first attack.
What is the damage that would kill you in one hit?
Not that much. I mean,
Yeah, it needs
more
to be
than that
twice
is
as
what I mean. More than that. So
Okay,
I'm not dead.
You're down.
It does make a wisdom save for spirit guardians.
You still have that like
Wisdom
19
save,
extra.
Simon.
Yep.
I mean, even with wait, what did I get 19 extra for?
19 extra hit points from
Heroes
eating
feed.
the.
Oh, okay. So that's what was added onto my thing. I was like, why do I have
Yes.
59 out of 44 hit points? That doesn't make sense. But I'm still down. So
Pissed off. It's gonna make a move towards Tobias. That 25 is gonna be towards you, Tobias.
It just doesn't know. It's got half. Its movement speed is halved,
25?
and it's in difficult terrain.
That's
It
true.
does-
It
it
can only
does have-
take one step.
It also
What-
needs
already
to
used
take
half
fire
the
damage
movement.
at the end of
Shielding.
this.
yeah, it does. Also, did
Okay.
it take fire damage when I hit it?
What do you mean?
Because I hit it into the sun.
Yeah,
I don't
already
think
took
you
that. It
rolled
took
any
that
fire
damage.
damage.
Nope, because I used the damage from the same principle. It's gonna make
Oh,
a dex
okay.
save as well because it's ending its turn within 5 feet. A 1. So go ahead and roll new damage for it.
Yes.
Gun, as he flies away, having been like crit to almost death, he just whispers, "Worth it."
Another 4 fire damage as it's scalded. This is the worst day that it could have been, but it just knocks you right the fuck out of this square onto your back all the way over there. Need to check something. Yep. Gun, you're up with 7.
Who healed me?
You look up towards the roof and you see the master nod towards you. Ark, you're up.
Seeing all that happen, I'm just like, yeah, fuck that noise. I'm staying back here. You had a good run, but also avoid. It's fine. Yeah. So I'm going to.
Don't get hit like that again.
I told you. I said it's crit twice. I said, watch what happens next turn.
Yeah. Same as last time. Regular shot.
All right.
Advantage.
Sounds good.
Nope. This thing is tough to hit.
Nope. Slaps against the body. Just all
God.
blubber.
Let me see if we can do anything with bonus action.
Sure.
I don't think I can.
Don't think so.
Okay. End turn.
All right, Rodan, you're up.
I'm gonna summon the Sacred Flame against the. So it does a DC 15 dex save.
All right. 19.
Takes no damage.
Just slaps into the blubber.
Flying sword will attack it.
All right. For an 11 doesn't hit. It's just carving into pieces that are just growing back.
Okay, perhaps this. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon. Another
All right.
blade. Another sword comes
15
out.
still doesn't hit.
Another
He's
one.
being hit from all. He is enraged at all of what just happened. But yeah, that's it.
Raged and
Darn.
Danny, you're up.
Okay. I'm ram it again. Oh wait.
Okay, so bonus action, ram it into it again.
Yeah. Ram.
Slams into it. So it's gonna make a dex save. Fails.
And like icy hot, I'm gonna ice knife him then.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That'll hit.
All right.
So that's 7 base damage, and then what else is it? Does anybody remember? Also roll the fire damage.
Okay.
I know Ice Knight does more than
Testing,
that.
here we
Yeah.
go.
It's
That box.
2D something.
Forget, make a range spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d10, so that's a 7. Hit or miss, shard then explodes the target and each creature.
2d6.
2d6.
To make a dex save, which is DC 16.
Doesn't make sense that I have to make a dex save if you already fucking hit it. So I'll make it at a disadvantage. 5.
Okay.
So an additional 2d6.
Okay.
For another 5. All right, it's you guys brought it to death's door. You did quite a bit of damage to it. Gun, you're up at 7.
I am prone as well, so just give me one
I'm
second.
prone.
Mage armor doesn't drop when you drop unconscious, does it?
It drops
I
when
mean, it's not concentration.
I don't
so-
think. No, yeah, I don't think it's concentration. So, this flaming spear isn't affected by anything, is it?
What do you mean?
Like spells, AOE spells don't do anything.
No, I don't think
to
so.
it? Okay.
Not health.
Gonna like, he's not even gonna fully get up before doing this. He's just gonna sort of prop himself up, say "fuck you," snap his fingers, and shatter the area.
Okay. What's a con save?
Does that make any distinctions between friend or foe?
No.
Sure doesn't.
I mean, I'm doing it on this side of him, so
Okay.
so
I
I'm
wonder
just
if my familiar head needs to make a save. Because if so, that's fine.
no, he doesn't have to make a save.
What is it?
I'm not sure if it's DC 16 or DC 17 because I have that
Okay.
one thing that gives me the thing. Oh, okay.
All
Well,
right.
that's 20 thunder damage.
Gun kind of sits up, wipes the blood from his mouth, gazes at him and goes, "Fuck you." Snaps his fingers. How do you want to do this?
I think you just did.
The monster turns to me when I say "fuck you,"
Snake.
and then his head explodes.
Sprays the area in gore and viscera and just brain matter. It's terrible to look at. The master gets slapped in the face with brain matter as he kind of just wipes it off.
I'll bring my 2 swords together into like make little double fans to keep any.
I'll be right back. Just one minute.
Done it.
But
Oh no!
you guys
Look
did
out.
manage to defeat it.
Ark is gonna yell from the back lines. Alright, I'm fucking sorry!
Okay. At last, and the last of this darkness is destroyed. The puddles of ichor, which now lie all around the center of the monastery, begin to glow white, swirling into a beautiful display of particles in the air which flow gracefully towards both Tobias and Danny, sealing whatever wounds that they might have with radiant light. In a flash, somebody needs to turn off their mic thing. In a flash, Tobias glows viridian green, crimson, purple, and then gold as ancient runic symbols glow across his whole body before fading down. Danny, you watch as the intense blue lights between her veins glow even brighter, more defined, becoming more of who she is as now her eyes even glow a little bit blue. Tobias, you feel the blade in your hand grow more resolute, feel stronger. I'll tell you about that later. But but the master smiles and gracefully jumps down and lands behind you guys here. You must never allow yourself to give in to despair. Allow yourself to slip down that road, and you surrender to your lowest instincts. In the darkest times, hope is something you give to yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength. You have done well, young pupils. This power that both of you have is a wonderful blessing, but needs to be refined further. You must take care not to lose yourself, lest you, Tobias, fall victim to its history, and you, Danny, fall victim to your nature. That is all I have to teach to you today.
Bias just bows in her.
Danny
nods.
looks sad.
Can I ask? Were you the one that sparred with the Kinku named Sir?
Oh no, not at all. I would have wrecked him.
Interesting for both.
He is a worthy adversary. I will give him that much. But where our schools differ, he is a creature that lacks honor. However, that is something that might save you one day.
But just not.
You would still be wise to seek him. He knows much of your legacy, I am sure.
Tobias would kind of look at his blade and then just sheath it.
And he puts a hand on your shoulder and says, remember, when you feel it is time to let go, and give her an opportunity to live, then you will be strong. Danny, your training is going well, but you need more time to be refined. You are still more than welcome to stay here if you would have me as your teacher.
I feel like I've learned so much already, but like I've let you down somehow.
Not at all. Not in the slightest. You have done everything you are meant to do. That is who you are. That is your nature. You have become greater than who you are. And he kind of taps your cheek a little bit. And you have so much to learn still. You have done well.
She kind of lifts a little bit.
Go now. It is a brilliant, beautiful new day. And there are many paths and roads ahead of you.
Is
anything else?
Yeah, Tobias will kind of grip the blade. Is there anything I can do to help her, to make her stronger?
Not so much well, I suppose there are ways. They are not ways that I can teach you. Not ways that I would teach you even if I could. To make her stronger is to permanently close the doors to her, to ever prevent her from moving on to the afterlife.
No, I meant to where she could help without hurting herself.
I know what you meant. The longer you hold on to the past, the weaker you become. And the weaker you make her. You compensate for your individual weaknesses by relying on one another. But when you become stronger by yourself and give her a chance at peace, then you will be strong. But it is your decision to make. I will not help you guide the path to damning another.
Nor will I walk.
You do by leaving her here with you, trapped in this plane and in this form. She has fought hard and lost. She deserves the chance to rest too. Just because she moves on, Tobias, does not mean she leaves you forever.
Till the giant sucky death hole gets her.
Okay, Tobias nods and you guys start heading off?
Gun in the background is talking to Archimedes. Are you seeing me? You are seeing how cool I am being? I am being like the bestest ever!
Okay,
right?
You remember the last time you did that and then a demon ripped your throat out? Remember that?
But it was
I remember
still
that.
cool. I was killing him and I'm killing this one too. You are
lessons.
You are not understanding
Lessons,
exactly
Gun.
how cool I am being, okay?
I understand exactly how cool you're being, but you died. You fucking died, Gun, and you just died again.
And I am-
You didn't quite die because you got lucky, but also, fuck you.
But yeah, that's going on in the background while their conversation with the master is going on.
Just a lot of yelling.
Bicker.
And you guys, unless anybody doesn't want to, begin slowly exiting the clearing. Okay. You guys move on as the master nods to you. He begins cleaning up the pieces and picking up the area, making sure that everything is prim and proper for whatever needs to go next. And as you guys begin funneling out of the clearing, yes?
Well, I was going to ask you would I know how?
Not right now, you don't.
Okay. But to Rodan and Audrey, Tobias again. I didn't lie to you earlier, but I also didn't tell you everything. I did know more. And he pulls out his dagger. This is what's left of my sister. She paid a price for me leaving the Feywild. She's the one that got me out.
It belonged to your sister?
No, she became this.
Was this the blink dagger or a different dagger?
Different dagger.
Yeah.
Show you. And the Black Hand, I know a little bit more about them. My mother's a member.
As he says this, suddenly an icy wind blows through the whole monastery, chilling all of you instantly despite the incessant heat from the sun.
What happened? What was he saying just as that happened?
Nothing that matters, because you barely have time to turn around when, from the clearing behind you, a massive explosion of water suddenly bursts into the sky, raining down on this once serene area, and rising, standing at its full height from the middle, screeching as it rises to the air, is not one, not two, but a six-headed hydra. And rising in the tides, around it are a number of humanoid forms.
Shit.
You guys watch as the fully grown Hydra now whips its head about, destroying the temple behind the Master, and the Master disappears behind the Hydra. Master Yao Chi now, nobody can even see him. Yeah, Aaron's with you. Numerous smaller shapes rising from the tide, bearing barnacle-encrusted weapons and rusted swords, wearing armors of fish scales and shark skin. Some of these creatures you've encountered before, others you haven't. But as they rise, some of them take javelins in their hand and huck them at students who came to watch, and you hear turtles cry out in fear and pain. What are you guys doing?
I am looking for that one motherfucker.
Are we still in initiative order? Because it seems like a thing.
We're gonna re-roll initiative.
Is that one motherfucker here? That's what
that one motherfucker is not here.
God damn it!
The fish people. Oh, great.
Do I think this is the same thing that guy was telling me about? The lake?
It might be something to do with.
Are we down the bottom here, or are we like?
You're exactly where you are right now.
Okay.
Because you guys were leaving the valley. Yeah, Aaron's gonna move.
Sorry, this picture of the dagger is about singing in face.
Arx is muttering to himself, "The merfolk are friendly, Archimedes." What? No.
I didn't know these are merfolk.
They're not.
Oh, they look like they are. Just the ones on the side. Maybe that's
are
racist
deceiving.
of me. God, look at you, just judging people based on their fishtails.
Alright, did everybody roll initiative? Except Aaron?
I can't tell you how tempted I am to roll initiative for Sarah.
Fuck you!
I'm not.
Alright, that is everybody. Alright, Audric, you're up. You hear the explosion. You see the six heads curl into the sky. They have now completely destroyed the temple that the Master once sat upon. And they are starting to attack students who are around the clearing. A couple of turtles are coming to your defense. A few of the masters.
Oh, okay, those are turtles. Okay, not even thinking, rushing back in, helping them. 2 shots at this guy, right? Shoot. That one right there.
Sorry, there were more.
That guy's got amazing initiative.
So, that guy or which guy? Sorry. That guy right there? Okay.
That one right there.
Go ahead. 11 hits with natural, and 24 does. So yeah, surprisingly enough, an 11 does hit. So 23. So where they lack in AC, they make up in meat. It does take a nice chunk of damage, and he turns and looks at you and goes, for the Lord under the lake.
Bonus action reload.
All right. The Sahwajin are up. They're busy doing something. Sea spawns are up. They're going to begin moving towards the temple proper to make sure they start killing some students. Okay, they'll get there. This one will start climbing up on shore, heading onto the bridge there. These two will climb up here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Get to about there. This one will move a little bit. Get here. Sea spawn is going to make 3 attacks. 20, natural 20, and 18. I'm assuming all 3 of those hit, right, Audric?
Oh, to me, yeah.
Yeah. I need you to make a strength saving throw. Okay, failed. You watch as this one seems to have a tentacle for an arm as it wraps around your torso, locking you in place. All right, that's their turn. Hydra is going to fuck up a lot of people's days and is going to continue destroying the temple. I'm going to drop a few more turtles here to see how many turtles I can fuck up at once.
So, is this just a random shrine out here and the temple's behind us?
Yeah, they're kind of moving in groups of 3. Over there, and another 3 start running across the lake and end up here. Gonna give you guys assistance as much as possible. So Hydra has 6 heads. So he's gonna make 6 attacks as he does have reach, so he can move a little bit to about here, and he's just gonna make. Well, let's see how many turtles that he can. 1 bite. Oh, sure. 2 bite. Oh, yeah, that'll hit. 3 bite. Oh, yeah, that'll hit. 10.
This is where all the rolls went. The hunger was
saving them.
The hunger was just the hors d'oeuvre to the Hydra.
Nice 12. That's almost dead. Hit. 7. 10 doesn't hit, and last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17 hits.
They have shit AC.
They have 16 AC. Was enough to kill this turtle. So 6 attacks come slamming into this turtle, manages to kill one of the monks. Sahwajin Baron is busy doing something right now. Ark, you're
Just so angry at this entire fucking continent. 5, 10, 15. Advantage on this guy. This guy's untouched, right?
Yep.
Well, you know what happens next.
Kill it.
21
21 hits. Is that piercing and the thunder?
That is piercing and thunder. And this is perhaps I'm not using magic bullet. But how's my thunder cannon looking? Is it holding up?
It's
to this?
holding up fine. Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Okay, making sure. I'm worried about it. Hey man, this gun is all I got.
All right, Danny, you're up.
Actually, that's not true.
That isn't true.
Which ones are turtles and which are bad ones?
Turtles baddies. Everybody who's grouped up in groups of 3 are baddies. I mean goodies.
Did I take this one out, by the way, or is it still up?
It's still up, but you did a tremendous amount of damage to it. Doing Danny.
Hey, look, a dramatic pillar. Stand on that and cast spells.
Or shoot bullets.
Gives +1 to style points.
At the high ground.
What you doing, Danny?
Okay.
Tobias, you're on deck. Now what you want to do?
Then we go at the same time.
Oh yeah, you and Tobias did roll 15. So you guys can coordinate your turn if you want, but somebody please keep your mic off. When you guys are on the same turn, if you flank the same target, meaning if Tobias is on the right there and you're on the left there, you have advantage against the guy.
Oh, okay.
So if you want, you could run up to here and then just club this guy with advantage.
Just stand there and do cast.
Okay, I'm down to run up. Do that.
Okay, so you're gonna run up to here. And you want to club it with advantage. 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Literally just enough to kill it. You run up and crack it across the back of the skull. Seawater spilling out of its brain.
Can I smack the other one as well?
Yep. Not with advantage though.
Oh, okay.
Well,
go ahead and roll an attack.
Yep.
23 is a hit. For 12 bludgeoning. Jesus Mary.
Yeah.
Yep, nice damage, but it's still up. And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Tobias, you're up. Get the flank off on that one.
Yeah. No, I almost used up my full move. But where's the core of this tree?
Where's the core?
Middle.
Right in here, the middle. Not going for the advantage, huh?
No. Well, I mean, I can't anyways, because 5 feet of movement. Firing at a advantage for my.
Okay. 15 hits.
Alright. And then I'm gonna hide from the enemies to the north.
Watch as steam blows off of it as it strikes it, hisses out. You're gonna hide from the enemies in the north, that's fine. Okay. Rodan, you're up.
Ask Gun if he can get into range of that Hydra with boomstick.
Gun is currently, like, holding an arm over a massive hole that was ripped in him by a hook.
Oh, you're at full
He's
HP.
I'm at full. I got healed during the
This was
end of that.
At the end of that, it turns out it was an illusory fight. Everybody's at full.
Oh, so I have all my spell slots and stuff?
Resources expended are real, but
Oh,
health
thank God.
is full.
Okay, what about
Fat
spell
baby.
slots? Spell slots are good?
No, as in resources expended were real, so spell slots are gone. But
Oh.
HP is at full.
Okay.
Goodbye, Hellish Rebuke.
I mean, I'm still not that good. I have full health, but I'm not that good. What were you
But I mean,
asking,
with
though?
with the shooty, can he? Would you be?
No, I don't have any
in
more
range?
bullets. I don't have any bullets left that are, you know, in it. I used all 3 of my bullets.
Okay, what a shame.
I can Eldritch Blast, but, you know, it's not that much damage.
Okay. Well, for now, I'm gonna run up here and throw my sword around, so it's running beside me. A little spinny blade thing. Gonna attack this thing with it.
Okay.
And then
17 hits and 6 is just enough to kill it. Run, you throw the blade, it's going to dodge you, doesn't see the blade coming from the side, and shunk, goes clean across the throat.
Okay, and from here,
Audric,
I'm
you're no
going
longer
to do
grappled.
Sacred Flame on the one I'm ready.
All right. So sea spawn, sacred flame, dex it. Fail. 14 radiant, and lightning strikes down in this holy fire and roasts it as it falls into the water. Gun, you're up.
It's my turn.
Okay, me and Aaron are going on the same turn as well.
Yep.
I mean,
She goes-
I
she
don't
looks-
think it's gonna
she
matter
goes,
here.
"We're good."
And then Gun sort of just like meditates for a second. I'm gonna get a spell slot back because I didn't have any more.
All right.
But that uses my action. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna double check.
I believe it does.
Yep, it's an action. So with that, I'm just gonna start moving forward. Gonna get to the turtles. And I'll end my turn there.
She's gonna move up the right-hand side, look over the field of battle, start assessing some things. Turtles are up. 2 turtles are gonna move up and attempt to pummel the Hydra. Make 3 unarmed strikes.
Oh, there's a crit.
Not bad, turtle. Hydra has an AC 16. So that's gonna be 23. Not too bad.
Not too shabby. Is jump an action?
Part of the move action.
That's right.
So Hydra takes some hits. They're doing okay. These turtles back here, one is going to run to engage with this guy over here. One with this one. One will kind of start waiting and, well, standing at the edge of the water and starts throwing kunai at this one here. So 3 attacks, 6 attacks. 1 second. In a fan of kunai, just or shuriken, whatever you want to fucking call it. 5, 5, 7, 17, not bad.
Good night, her dagger.
5, 5, 7, 17.
They only have an AC of 11, so let's see which one of these hit all of them. So, damn! 27?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Someone had to say it.
16. The turtles are holding their own, trying to do a decent bit of damage as they get through here.
Come up here, attack our
Priestesses
temple.
are up.
Cowabunga it is.
Priestesses are going to. One is going to guiding bolt the one on the top right. 12 does not hit. Other one is going to guiding bolt the other one. 11 will not hit. These priestesses suck dick. That'll be their turn. Audric, you're up.
Alright, action dash right to there.
Okay. Sounds good. Sahwajin are up. Some of them begin. Oops, sorry,
Bonus
go ahead.
action. Action dash is just is it all actions or do I still get a bonus action?
Well, that's just a regular action. You can still use a bonus.
Okay, yeah, bonus action shield with that.
All right, sounds good. Sea spawner up. This one will crawl out of the water to come attack this turtle. This one will crawl out to attack this turtle. Okay. So this turtle's gonna get attacked 3 times. None of those hit. One of those hit.
What about the 3 turtles at the bottom? Did they not go?
They'll move in. Basically. There. Alright, none of those hits. Sea spawn, put down here. One of those hit. portal's getting slightly fucked up. Hydra's up. Gonna start trying to fuck up these. Turtle's still destroying the temple as much as possible. Let's see. 13, miss. 15, miss. 13, miss. 17, hit. 17, hit.
Guys, I have an idea. We should wake up the
19
Scorpion robot to fight the Hydra.
I was just thinking that.
Okay, pretty severely damages this other one here. The Baron is going to turn around and see that there's still problems that they're having. Yeah, he'll start crawling out onto the land for a second, get up here, see if he can wipe out this turtle. He's gonna make 3 attacks. 10 misses, 26 hits, and 11 misses. Really fucking gouges this turtle, though. None of them over here are looking good. And he's screeching something out in their watery language. And they all turn and look, and some of them nod and begin diving down under the water. Ark, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna get names wrong because it's not actually a player character. Is Aaron on the rock here gonna be doing stuff? Is that spot taken?
You could share it with her. She'll move over.
She's got it.
She's gonna jump off of it.
It just seems like such a cool spot.
You can go.
That being said, it's going to get actually in range of some shit. Screw it, never mind. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No one's quite in short range of me, I don't think. Give me a second.
Closest one is this one, I think.
Closest one is that one. Hey, he's within 60 feet. That's just what I needed.
Sure is. I'm surprised you have not pulled the Argonatrix yet.
It's quite a distance away, but you're not wrong to think that. Have that chart ready, because it's a fucking Hydra. No, these fucking punks, they get the gun.
These punks get the pistol.
It's the rifle.
Whatever you want to tell yourself.
So, I don't know. Hang on. Sorry, a lot of math. I don't think that if he landed on my shoulder, is it okay if I say that he flies 60 feet from me and therefore makes it, or is he on his own?
Well, yeah, he can do that. That's fine.
Okay, then with advantage.
All right, 19 hits. Jesus fuck. Actually, more than enough to kill it.
I do one thing and I do it well.
Now you know how it feels.
I've at this point lowered the goggles of far-seeing.
Okay.
You made your own?
Sniper mode.
I made my own.
All right, Danny, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to. Let's see. So I have an idea. I'm gonna strike right. How submerged is the Hydra in the water?
Hydra is like maybe 10 foot submerged. Like all its head and some of its torso is sticking out.
Okay, so I'm going to aim for a part that's like still in the water and hit it with lightning and hope that the others get electrocuted or
Sure.
You kill all the koi in the pond.
You're doing call. You can do okay. You're doing call lightning on where? Just on this point right here where the Hydra is.
Yeah, like a piece of it that's like submerged.
Sure.
Super effective. 8.
Ooh. Takes 17 lightning damage. Turns its head and looks in one of its head and looks in your direction. Then looks up to the heavens, trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Does Ark know enough about hydras to know? I don't want to metagame and say like,
something
oh, I know how
bad
to
is
kill
about to
hydra.
happen. Yeah.
Okay, not that, but I know hydras. You know, they have that whole kill one head, two grow back thing. I don't want to metagame is all.
Or a nature check.
This just seems like something that would come up in like magical biology.
Yeah, sure.
So
Arcana or a
I'm
nature
gonna go with Arcana.
23. Classic monster that many adventurers face. Only way to really kill it is with fire.
Yeah, this seems like one of those things where it's like, you know not to look at the fucking basilisk, you know not to
Kill the troll.
Immediate thought. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm gonna yell that to anyone who doesn't know. Just like, hey, you gotta scorch the heads or else they grow back. Fire's the best bet.
Alright. Tobias, you're up.
Bird is dashing up. I'm whipping around the tree, firing a firebolt at this sucker. You tell me whether or not he spotted me.
Sure, go ahead. You got advantage. They're dumb as shit. Hit literally just enough to kill it. You scorch its face clean off as it falls back into the water.
How high is this thing right here?
Maybe 10 feet from the surface, from water level.
Enough to hide behind?
You could hide behind it, yeah.
Maybe enough to...
Okay, you jump off, roll, land behind it, duck and cover.
Bonus action.
Alright, Rodan, you're up.
I'm gonna do a standing jump down 7 meters to get these shallows down here. Oh, 10 feet and 20. 30, get up. And here. Some range. Just gonna move the sword.
Okay.
Gonna move it to here. And I will have any way of getting fire damage. I might just dash to get up to the sword. Dash to get up to the sword.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's all I got for now.
Alright. Gun, you're up.
Oh, can I make the sword dash
Oh,
to get
sorry.
up? Oh no, it's alright.
Nope.
It's not range or anything. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, I don't think I can get in range of anything right now, so I'm just going to take my regular movement, and I'm going to use my last spell slot to cast, whatever the fuck it's called, the frost armor. Armor of Agathis, yeah.
Okay.
Cast that on myself.
Alright.
And you didn't answer the question that I had, which was, do we get the health back from Hero's Feast or no?
Yes, the full amount.
Full amount, so it was 19 that we got, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Anything else?
so I just need to no, I just need to move.
Alright.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet. Aaron fucking runs and leaps off this, does a roll, rolls and lands next to Rodan. Hey, what's up?
Howdy.
That's all she has, so that's gonna be her turn.
No quip to the squire.
Oh, that's a howdy.
Begin running.
Make it more venom.
12 attacks against the Hydra.
I'm currently at 78 78 health.
You know, hey guys, maybe the turtles have got this.
Yeah, let's just watch.
Yeah, let's just leave.
Alright, see you guys.
They say you shouldn't cut off a Hydra's head, but what if you just pummel it into a pulp?
I mean, it's a valid tactic. I remember the time I unleashed a Hydra on you guys, and you killed it.
You guys
in 2
watch
turns.
that as this Hydra keeps getting pummeled, more and more heads keep falling off. At this point, it has now lost 3 heads.
Oh, that's gonna be bad soon.
Yeah.
Hope someone has fire damage. Do you have fire damage, Audrey?
Audric, it's all on you.
Sahwajin Priestess.
You missed 2 turtles. 3 turtles.
Okay, this one is gonna pummel this sea bitch back here. All of them miss. 2 of them will run out and start throwing darts at the Hydra.
Actually, you missed 5 turtles. But
Where's the other turtle?
there's currently 5 surrounding the Hydra.
Yeah, only 4 of them could hit.
Couldn't one throw darts?
Are you eating a blender? What's going on there?
This is better.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounded like you were rubbing Velcro on your mic.
Couldn't one. I was okay. What it was is I was lying sideways with my computer against my bed, and my computer's probably lying against. There you go. Bed. I don't have
Hydra has now lost 4 heads.
Out of how many?
Out of its 6. Audric, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely skipped the Sea Priestess's turn. They are... Let me double check.
You mean the ones that dove?
They did not dive yet. Let's see. Fun! Both of the Sahwajin Priestess look towards the Hydra, which is losing more and more heads, and they begin shaking in what seems like reverence. And as they raise their hands, they begin screeching, and both of them cast Shield of Faith.
Whoa, does that stack? Yeah, does that stack?
I think so.
No spell stack. Only one of them works.
Otherwise,
The
you just
stronger
have
one.
like 6 priests make one guy invincible.
So yeah, that is absolutely correct. Only one is going to cast it on the Hydra, one is going to cast it on the other one.
Oh, so like it's like a chain.
And you don't know who cast it on who.
Right, they just both begin shaking. All right, Audric, now you're up.
Well, this is a fucking puzzle.
You know, I could have saved the day if I'd only had Searing Smite. I have Thunderous.
Yeah, I don't have Searing Smite like
I
on
have
at the
lightning
moment either.
damage. I have thunder damage, I should say.
Kill it quick.
Oh god.
Kill it quick.
Do that thing you did last time where you wrecked an entire village, only not this one.
Well, I was gonna wait for those other ones to shoot through.
Master Skywalker, there's too many of them.
What are we going to do?
How horrible.
Smite it with everything you got, man.
I don't ever think I said unloaded that purple gunstone bullet.
Nope, don't think you did.
Yeah, 'cause you said we're gonna find out together what that did.
Against the Hydra.
Does hit.
I have nothing set up for it because you said it was like
so
a ricochet round.
roll your normal damage. Okay, 6 piercing. We're just gonna flat double that to 12.
Okay, and then
Roll a second attack to either the Baron behind it or the small sea spawn. It's like super armor piercing. 21 against which one?
The Baron.
Baron? Alright. Baron is going to be the one to make the strength saving throw. Saves, but he is still slid back 5 feet. It does have a bonus effect. Go ahead and roll 3d4. It does an additional 6 damage, magical in nature, to the Hydra.
Alright, well, and... I am not within 20 feet. Alright, so that was one attack. Short range of shotgun is the Hydra 30 from me.
You can catch a piece of the Hydra from 30 from you, yeah.
I didn't use my whole movement, so I will move on to
Yep, you can catch it. Oh! Smoke out of the end of the barrel. Bad timing for this.
Yeah, very bad
It's
time.
not the end of your turn.
Does that misfire one barrel or all barrels?
Mostly that one barrel, but it's a very complicated mechanism, so he does have to clear. That's all you got, I think.
Yeah. I believe my shield of faith would have been off by now. One bonus action up to 10 minutes, yeah. So I'm gonna bonus action shield of faith.
Alright. Sahwajin are already under the surface. The sea spawn mostly gonna flail away and die, but importantly, the Hydra, having lost 4 heads, skin rips, heads fall off and explode and rot away as it grows 8 more heads.
How many heads does it have?
This is now a 10-headed Hydra.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Also regained 80 hit points. Restores 10 for each head that grows back. It is looking healthy, powerful, multi-headed, and it is a terror now. It has actually bumped up in size a little bit. The Baron, seeing all of this, cheers and directs it to seemingly destroy the rest of whatever this is over here, which it does so in stride before shouting out again, and both it, the Hydra, and the priestesses all dive beneath the waves.
Was this just a ploy to make a stronger Hydra? Because if so, that's pretty brilliant.
But the Hydra obeyed. The sea spawn stayed because they're dumb as shit, but the turtles are going to dispatch them in due course.
So it was destroying this thing?
It was destroying this temple in the back here. It is quiet now. Scarily quiet. Until you finally start hearing the sounds of crying. There are children bleeding out on the ground. A couple of them missing limbs. One of them pierced with what looks to be either a harpoon previously or maybe once a trident but cut down. But it has... they fucked up this general area. And
save the child.
You also notice that Master Yao Chi is nowhere to be seen.
Masculine word to 6 other kitties.
Guns like kneels down. He's no! Another one is escaping me! I will burn the sea.
Oh my god. You fought one of these before?
I can help with that.
Not big spooky thing with many heads, but you remember the big... the sea creature
Fish.
thing that,
The
that
fish
is
thing.
stabbing me and throwing me into the ocean. I am still looking for him. He will die by my hand. If you are killing him...
On your behalf, of
Then-
course.
I'll go ahead and try and clear the clear my.
So, Gun, you said you were crouched down over here, just yelling at the sea.
Yeah, I'm yelling at the sea like,
it's
God
like-
damn it!
It's like...
Stop running away from me!
Yeah, a lake. Gun and Audric, I need both of you to make charisma saving throws.
Nice.
Don't murder the children.
Okay. Gun, Audric, you both feel weird for a second, and you feel kind of nauseous, but the feeling slowly passes.
After healing the kids, I'm gonna try and run over to the wreckage and see if we can find the master.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would follow the rest of the group over to the wreckage.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Everybody place yourselves wherever you feel like you are.
Checking on the injured, doing what I can, spare the dying, medicine check.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay. You help how you can. Help heal the masters as best you can, because they did lose or injure quite a few. Tearing through the wreckage of this place, no sign of Yaochi anywhere.
Don't stand.
I'm gonna ask the other turtles by here if they saw him.
I only saw for but a moment, but that big one, it came out, it had something on his back, and it threw something at the master. I don't know, but then the Hydra came out of the water and I didn't see anything.
What sort of thing did you throw?
I don't know. It was big and it was wrapped in cloth.
Well, we have to operate under the assumption that they have him. That seems like it was a capture thing, not a kill thing. There are way easier ways to kill a dude.
Rodan, Archimedes, and Gun. Go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Wait, again? I'm not by the water.
I know.
Oh, fuck!
Whoa, wow.
Good for you, Ark. Good for you, Rodan. Oh, good. Yeah.
They got all this warlock power.
So many nat 20s this session. It's kind of ridiculous.
Something feels wrong here.
It's not even that you feel wrong. It just feels like something is wrong. Not necessarily about the clearing of the area. Just something is wrong.
Do I get, like, what kind of thing is wrong? Like,
make it
did something try to,
check.
like... Hang on.
Can I make one as well?
Fuck!
13? You don't really know. Yeah, go ahead, Gun.
Detecting magic.
It's not really your super forte, but it definitely feels like something is trying to get your attention.
Is it the ocean?
Oh, that's a lake. No.
It's the ocean, okay. Large body of water to gun is the ocean.
Do you want to focus on it for a minute?
On the ocean?
On just whatever you're feeling.
It's a lake!
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ocean.
You close your eyes and think about it for a second. Gun, charisma save with disadvantage. Archimedes and Rodan, charisma save.
What is... 11?
Fail.
I refuse to be uncharismatic.
Rodan and Gun, vanish.
I imagine I'm like shaking my fist at the ocean and then all of a sudden I'm gone.
He's just gone.
Angry man
Okay.
yells
I'm gonna yell back. Something's weird on this pedestal. I might vanish in a second. I'm casting detect magic. God damn it.
Okay. You catch the faint traces of where Gun specifically was. Let me check this. You catch the faint traces of conjuration. It seems he was the epicenter of it.
That doesn't help me.
Someone's played out Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Well, it's not illusion. That's important. That's all I can really tell about that.
Gun and Rodan. Both of you land on a floor.
Yu-Gi-Oh game. Who can summon?
You look up, and standing before you are in the middle of a summoning circle. Gun is in the middle. Rodan, you're kind of off to the side, and you hear little off kilter.
What's the meaning of this?
Both of you turn and recognize the figure that you saw beyond the portal. I heard you were looking for a quote.
Yes, this is me. I'm looking for quote.
You are in a...
How much?
You are in a beautiful, massive library. Beautiful hardwood floors. Torch sconces that kind of float through the air. And there are a couple of what look to be librarians or keepers, but they have the faces of foxes as they move around.
I don't think this is the best of times. One of our...
This is the best of times. You can turn me back into kobold.
This is the gentleman that you see before you. He stands there with a smile. So I am quite sorry for catching you in the spell, Mr. He looks to you,
Rodan
Rodan.
Taldir. And your name?
Taldir. Me? I have many names, but... Well, I suppose if we are to be doing business together, you might as well have my full title. They call me the Duke of Tomes, High Lord of the Library, Master of the Order of Archivists, Thalab the Eloquent. And he bows towards you.
Gun waves. Hello, I am Gun.
Oh, yes, I know. So, what was it that you were looking for a quote for?
You can turn me into kobold?
Absolutely.
How much?
See, that's the interesting part. And he kind of wipes his hand away and the summoning circle vanishes. Come, follow me.
Gun follows him with no questions.
Gun, before we
Gun's already walking away.
This is not a wise course of action, I must
We
say.
worked so hard to bring Gun back.
So, you guys, do you follow Rodan or no?
Yeah, follow after Gun.
Okay. You're just like, fuck! Rodan, you feel very uncomfortable in this place.
Yeah.
This is a massive library, but there's definitely something wrong here. One moment.
This is how Gun gained a second patron.
But I'm sure that we can find some other way. It doesn't require making shady deals.
Shady? I do nothing of the shady sort.
Is
I don't
this
know.
that library?
No, not necessarily. He walks you up the stairs to a beautiful keep, and inside this private study, there's beautiful food set out on the table, smells delicious, and a large bay window off to your right.
I look out the bay window. What do I see?
It looks like a frozen hellscape. It is just ice and terrifying blizzards and tempests as far as the eye can see, a mountain in the distance and a massive gate. He sees you
This
looking.
place is nice.
Oh, yes. I prefer the warmth in here.
Are kobolds cold-blooded?
Probably not. Draconic
Sorry, I
ancestry,
didn't hear.
like a warm blood.
Sorry, I didn't hear what anybody said. What's going on?
I was asking if kobolds are cold-blooded.
Possibly
A little bit. Yeah, I would say so.
Gun, I must reiterate that we can find another way that doesn't require some sort of...
Gun,
I am
he seems to
just
be a bad
asking
influence on
questions.
you. Would you like me to send him away?
No, he's
Thank you.
okay. He can be staying.
As you wish. So, what is it that I can do for you? You just wish to become a kobold again.
Become me, the kobold. Become Gun. I want to be Gun, not this. He points to his chest.
Listen, I don't do the tricky dickiness. That is not what I am about. I like straightforward things. You have things that you can give me. I have things that I can give you. But the question is, what can you, Mr. Gunn, give me that you have not already given me?
I don't know. My
You
pad flute
gave
is being
me-
very nice.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And he takes it out and he blows in it a little bit and he goes, who can be more thankful? And he flips it around to somebody that has given me their name willingly. And he shows you the area where you carved your name and then threw it on the pile.
Oh god.
Gun. You feel 4 heavy collars, iron shackles lock around your wrist and your ankles. They're glowing with infernal runes.
What are these?
You gave me your name. I own you.
This is not how this works.
You gave me your name.
Oh,
What am I to do with
for
that?
sake.
You, Gun, you beautiful, beautiful creature, are the first in eternity to willingly give me their name. But perhaps you did not mean it?
No, I'm meaning to give you my pan flute. I'm
But
giving you my
If you,
autograph
meant, if you meant to give me your pan flute, why would you hand me your name?
because I am famous person. Everyone is knowing gun, so I'm giving you autograph because you could probably sell for lots and lots of gold.
No, I have no need for gold. But I do see your desire to become your true nature again. Now, I am interested in giving this back to you. In fact, I am so good of a man that I will give you back your name as well. But if you
Actually-
wish to make a deal, go ahead.
No, just give me 1 second, actually, out of character. I need to think about something because there's actually something that you have missed, and I missed it first. I turn to him. I chuckle a little bit. You are not quite understanding. This is not my name. You do not own me.
What is your name?
I may be very silly, but I am not that silly.
He smiles and waits.
You cannot be owning me if you do not know my name.
What do you think your name is?
The devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been
He sort of glares at him.
golden fiddle on the ground.
Do not be making me say
Johnny
it.
said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you
He waits.
once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best as ever been." He played Found a Mountain.
My
Sticky
name.
keys.
Yep, that was sticky keys. Sorry about. My name is Ethel.
Athel. Now, tell me, Athel, do you think my name is really Thaleb the Eloquent?
No.
No, of course not. But we choose the things of which we define ourselves. And you have chosen gun. And gun is what you gave me.
Seems
By
you
the
are
laws of
arguing.
hell, might work. By the laws of hell, that is something that you have given me. Now, again, I am not interested in owning you. I have no need for kobold slaves. It is not what I am the business of. Slavery is distasteful to me, unless the slaves can give me something, which you can.
And what it is you are wanting?
You are in a place that is very unique, very interesting, very beneficial to my ends. Now, if you'd like, I've already drafted a contract. And he snaps his fingers and hands to you, in front of you, a contract. I'm sending it to you now.
This is why I'm keeping you around, Rodan. I'm gonna hand it to him so that he can read it. I mean, I'm gonna look at it, but I'm also gonna let him read it.
Sure.
Alright, Gun doesn't get to hold anything important ever again.
God, this is like an actual thing.
Oh yeah, I did my research.
I'm glad
I wrote up an actual legal contract.
Yeah, I have to read through all this now.
I'm actually wanting to see it because, you know, I know legal contracts.
Do you guys want me to post it?
Yeah,
You fine with that
read
gun?
Sure.
I mean, I'm assuming. I haven't read through it, so I don't know what's in it, but yeah, sure.
All of the people are
Terms
tough.
of wish fulfillment. Oh, you've made this an actual fun.
Wait, he's not on the prime material crane right now.
You don't know that.
He's dating it to a date that Gun would understand. Do you want him to date it in the terms of hell? That wouldn't even make any kind of sense to Gun. But that is the current day in the prime material plane.
I mean, I don't know this thing exists, but reading it, I hate it. I hate everything I hate all of the responsibilities here. If we find... Wait a minute. Hang on. Well, fuck you know! You don't get to deliver a fucking Argot... Anyway, I don't know things.
Is Nugget with me?
Yeah.
I swear to God, if I fix this goddamn Argonatrix and he just grabs it to give to some fucker in a high castle, I will kill him again!
Nugget eats the contract.
I mean, he could also deliver the older version of the Argonatrix.
Oh shit!
No,
it was in a
no, he
complete
can't.
stat. It was in a complete state.
It says functional. Oh, functional status as long as. Do we have one that's in a complete state? We don't.
Yes, you do.
Power
the
glove
older version.
Was
it was just
I don't
like
know. Sam, was that one in a complete state?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then there you go. Never mind. I don't care about that one. You can have it.
Non-compete clause.
Now, the knowledge matrix is a little bit tougher and less desirable.
That sounds like something that I would never want to give up ever if I actually found it.
Holy crap!
If we find Precursor Wikipedia and you trade it because you want to be a kobold again, which we can do with a goddamn polymorph.
And if I do not take this?
I guess we shall see.
Shit.
That F.
Bonus 3 isn't so bad.
Yeah, I read it. Thank you. I feel like you made this entire contract just to spite Ark.
You know, earned rewards, riches, and their soul.
I think you basically have to give up your name Gun if you don't want to sign this.
I like that bonus 3 is the requester can request any lexicon tome yada yada that's capable of precursor language translation in full for 300,000 gold. Because, you know, if you have the ability to translate the language of basically the gods, that's worth about, 300k. What? No!
And good luck spending that hell money somewhere.
If there are terms that you do not like in this, I am willing to negotiate.
I'm thinking the one I am having a problem with, you will not be willing to negotiate.
What is that?
Number 1.
Oh, you do not want to break your pact. And who do you have a pact with, Mr. Gunn?
I am Gun of the Wild Hunt.
He nods a little bit, eyes widen a little bit in respect. The Wild Hunt. And you wish to keep that patron?
Yes.
He thinks on it for a moment, strokes his beard a little bit. He kind of just waves his hand through the... I am willing to be flexible.
God damn it, man. This is like...
But remember, Gun, I know that the others promise you that we will fix you someday and we will get you back to who you were. But when is someday, Gun? Because I can tell you, when you sign this, that day is today. It's right now. You can be who you were meant to be again. And if you do not want to, it is no skin off my back. I will find a way to get the things that I want. However, I keep your name. And that can make things difficult, as I am more than happy to take you to Diabolical Court over it.
Well, if is how you are explaining it, Gun is the name I am giving myself, yes? And that is what I am calling myself? So that is who I am?
That is who you have called yourself, just as
I
have
can
called
just be
myself that.
changing my name.
Sure.
I can just be changing name. And then you are no longer owning me. Because Gun is not my
I have
name.
gone by many names as well. Mr. Gun, Mr. Athel. I have gone by many different things, and I am still beholden to the things that I call myself.
Wait, so what
Such
happens?
is the law of hell.
What's happening if he doesn't take this contract?
Who knows? Maybe nothing. Maybe I call upon a favor that he cannot refuse. Really depends on what kind of state you live here in.
Can I try and find any sort of loophole in this?
It's exactly as you read it now.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it, but could Rodan find it?
He go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Have you made a loophole?
No. And 16, no. It's definitely not designed with the loophole in mind. I took time working this one out, and just as he has. If you find something, you're more than welcome to exploit it, but it's all there.
Now, I need to know the actual laws of hell to tell you how solid it is, but it's pretty solid. Like, do they have a law for unfair and unreasonable request? And if so, what governs unreasonable and unfair request in hell?
I think it's just the Diabolical Court.
Well, I mean,
I
what
was
would
kind enough to not include a, how do you say, an extra piece in here about not being able to tell your friends. In fact, I would love it if you tell your friends. I do not think that I am a bad guy. I am not like these other devilish entities out here. I am something different. I aim to be different. So, if you would like to tell Audric that you need a copy of something, tell him. If you want to tell your friends that you need and he goes air quotes, Arganatrix, feel free to tell them. I want a cooperative here, because maybe one day your friends need a favor from Taylab, and Taylab is more than happy to make a contract with them as well.
There is one way you can forcibly... Actually, well, I need to read a little. But there is a way you could attempt to make the contract null and void.
Does this include a relinquishing of Taylab's ownership over Gun's name, or Gun ownership over Gun?
Once the debt is paid in full. Additionally, at the time the debt is paid in full, by fulfilling all requirements listed in Section 3, the requester's name and personal freedom will be returned immediately, and the requester will be free to break the pact with the grantor without consequence should they choose.
The knowledge matrix is what exactly?
You guys haven't encountered that yet.
I turn to Gun and say, honestly, I'd say no. You've got. I wouldn't. You wouldn't have.
You would, son of Kothar. You would never deal with my kind. You are too close-minded. Gun, he is a man of principle, a man of exploring different tastes. Gun knows that he wants his wildest dreams fulfilled. Why wait when you can get these things now? And you are just a craftsman.
Gun is knowing that he does not want to be in debt to anyone. Gun is Gun. Gun is for himself. He is not for you.
Oh, but you are for the Wild Hunt. You are
Yes.
not in debt to them.
No. I am the Wild Hunt.
My once small friend, you do not live in this life without being in debt to someone. That is how the multiverse functions. Someone is always in debt to someone. There is no such thing as a debt-free existence.
The funny
you will
thing
always
is,
owe somebody something,
I know
and
you're
you,
playing me.
Warlock
You're
of the
a
Wild
charade.
Hunt, you owe the Wild Hunt your life, your soul. That's not a price that comes cheap, and that is why I was willing to remove Section A. You owe them. I am not one to get in the way of another man's due reward.
Such a fallacy. I do not owe Wild Hunt anything.
What do you think
But I
happens
give
every
them-
time you cast a spell?
They are giving me their power.
Every time you cast a spell, Rodan casts a spell, I cast a spell, I incur a debt. And that debt is to the winds of magic, the ley lines, the universe. I borrow a little bit of power so I can put power out. In exchange, I owe a little piece of myself. You know them maybe as spell slots or spell levels, but without the Wild Hunt, would you have that? No. So every time you act or do something, you are incurring a debt which they pay off for you. That is the nature of being a warlock. You always owe someone something, Gun. And he begins slowly making tea and not even really paying attention to either of you. This is your choice whether or not you want to accept. I offer you immediate solution. I fix all your problem. I ask not for much. You are free to do with it what you wish, and we never have to see each other again. Or you say no. You don't renegotiate terms of contract. And, well, I don't know. Maybe nothing happens. Maybe you'll be summoned to the courts. Shasi?
I'll lean into Gun and say, you've already made sworn oaths to the scout plate. What are they called? The sea. The coalition.
The
group-
IFC.
That starts shaking
IFC,
his
that's
fist.
one. You've already the sea. You've already made allegiance.
What is it with you? I keep hearing this about you. You are angry at the ocean.
The ocean is angry at me, so I am angry back.
Why? What happened?
You are going to give me another deal to get the thing that is hurting me?
If you would like, I can arrange that, absolutely.
No. I will find him by myself.
But then you are right, absolutely. I just offer.
This contract here, it wishes you to assassinate Frederick Gripspindle.
I do not even know who this
Breaking
is.
that would
I
break
am
the
not knowing
law.
him.
DFC, we can't have this contract maybe go against something that you've already got allegiance to, as well as assassination.
Gripspindle is more of a, how you say, personal vendetta. I would really like it settled, but if you refuse, negotiable.
Probably get that removed.
No, I will remove it, but not for free.
And what you are asking in return?
You watch as he gets this section crossed out.
Wait, would this compete with our IFC contract?
And you watch as an extra line gets added to E.
Yeah, I saw. Am I needing to accept this now?
Like to wait on it, you are more than welcome to.
I'm sure that there's
under
some sort of
contract law, you are first required. The order your contracts are signed in is your order of liability to them. If you sign a contract after signing another contract, and the second contract butts heads with the first one, the second contract is null and voided.
Yeah.
Well, if you would like to read number 7.
this out. I'm sure that there's some sort of a. Is there some sort of like infernal law where you can happily withdraw from like a contract if it requires you to make betrayal or of
Terms of the
or something.
contract are terms of the contract. Betrayal is the business of hell.
Wouldn't there be technicality if he's already sworn to Sigma 6 and count that as his quote unquote contract to not betray him or some like legalese that way out of the way out of that part.
In what way is he betraying anybody?
Well, he's a team member. Can't kill him.
Who is?
Audric.
Where did I ask you to kill Audric? I would never ask such a thing.
What if Audric is not letting me get a vial of his blood?
That's your
Or-
problem, not mine.
Oh, his copy. I thought you meant like flame. Okay.
Yeah, he's not asking me to kill Audric, he just wants a copy of all of the tattoos, marks, legible scars on him, and his blood for some reason. I'm sure that's not
to kill.
I'm sure that's fine.
He just wants to clone him.
I just want all of his skin.
7 does not
blood.
deal with the point I was saying. Also, you skipped 8.
Where is 8?
It was removed.
Because the IFC contract is still currently active. It is not a former employer. It is a current employer. And you can't, unless there's some sort of deal that he makes with the IFC as well about Gunn's current contract, you can't null and void that contract.
Having the first contract does not prevent him from engaging in the second contract. He's doing nothing that would go against the IFC's interests.
No, it says in the contract though.
Unless he is breaking something in the first contract by
It
trying to
is.
complete the second contract.
What is that?
Working against the IFC.
How is he working against the IFC?
Killing a person in their camp.
And that's why he was more than happy to strike that one out, which he did.
God damn it.
You can't just keep changing the contract.
That's exactly what you do with a contract. You negotiate.
If he had
If it has-
accepted it before taking F out, would he have been able to null and void it as soon as signing it?
What was your question?
If he had left F in and signed it, would he have been able to have null and voided it as soon as he
No, only because he would have gotten that one cut out. There is a point in here, point 10. The parties here to agree that in the event any article or part thereof of this contract is held to be unenforceable or invalid, then said article or part shall be struck, and all remaining provisions shall remain in full force and effect. So if he had signed the first contract, all that would have happened, if it turned out that it was against the IFC's interest, it would have anyway cut out point F.
You could make an argument that turning over artifacts that the IFC is attempting to recover is against the IFC's interests.
IFC currently does not have any mission regarding the precursors.
I murder you.
Okay, so everything that this contract is asking for right now is an Argonatrix, a Knowledge Matrix, 1 Black Magnite Crystal, or proof that they don't exist, and then the copy of all the runes, tattoos, markings, legible scars, and a vial of Audric's blood.
Mm-hmm. I do not ask very much.
That's a lot.
For your personal freedoms and being a kobold again, I do not see issues. Plus, you get bonuses should you complete them.
I will murder you.
I feel like
I'm
the
just gonna-
second the first thing disappears and Gunn was known to have held it last, he's going to either A, get kicked out of the party, or B, get murdered by the party.
I'm
Well,
just
the thing
Or
is,
he talks to the party and asks permission.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rodan already knows everything that I'm looking for because he's read through the contract, so he
don't
would know it was me.
I don't know what C is, but it sounds to me like if the knowledge matrix is as cool as it sounds, Ark might actually kill you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And black magnite crystals are extremely rare and powerful as well.
But I'm not there. I'm not metagaming. You don't know.
Yeah, no. I'm like all this talking that I'm doing
What?
right now is out of Out of
what would
character.
it require to get you to sign today, Mr. Gunn? What would make you feel better about signing this? I do not ask you for your soul unless you fail or die. I do not ask for you to kill any
Unless
of your
I'm
friends.
failing or dying. So wait, you're getting my soul if I'm dying?
I do believe that I do not see that in the contract. Yes, I do.
Can I whisper to Gun and say, could ask him what he wants with all the stuff?
Well, I mean, there is this small problem with point 9. If you fail to complete this within 3 years, I get your mortal soul. That's just a little point.
I see you filled that loophole for my campaign, where I failed to put an end date.
But 3 years is a long time for a mortal. I've seen thousands, hundreds of thousands killed in the time it takes your heart to beat once. That should be fine.
What if there are no black magnite crystal, but I am not finding something to say there are none?
Well, if you have such a hard time finding, you come back, we renegotiate terms. Proof is best. With that, we cross that point of your contract out. If after 2 years, 364 days, you cannot find any proof or existence of Magnite Crystal, Black One, then we will have to renegotiate and extend the terms of your contract.
I'm needing to talk to my party.
Gun, can your old patron, do they have like these sort of lawyer-man?
No, Wild Hunter, not that.
No, not at all. I will guarantee you that my lawyer is better than the Wild Hunt's lawyer.
Sam, can I summon any law-omancers on his behalf?
I don't think you have that ability.
The magical traveling elves of the lawyers.
The legal elves. They kind of look like the Keebler elves, but with suits and briefcases. Yeah, you are free to take coffee with you, review with your friends. If you are happy to sign, you sign. But please remember, I still have your name, and that is something that I do not want you to forget about. If you sincerely do not want to help me, I will not be returning your name, but I don't truly have a use for it. I might put it up for sale.
Oh God.
I hear the brass markets are beautiful this time of year. Many slaves moving in and out. Rodan, you would identify brass markets as being the city of brass.
Gun glares at him. I talk
At
to
me?
party. No, at what's his face? Fancy Pants McGee over here.
The eloquent.
I talk to party.
Sure. And if you want something else, you come back and you let me know. And
How I can message.
he adds a new page to the contract, which he scrawls out his specific rune, his summoning sign. It won't bring him to you, it'll bring you to him.
Okay.
It's good for one direction. It's not a reusable, abusable thing. It'll bring you to the library here once, and then he'll send you back if he has to.
Audric shows up.
With a shotgun.
Can we do that, but with like a nuclear bomb or something?
If only that would work.
Star
yeah.
Trek this shit.
Be sending us back.
Your wish is my command. And both of you appear back in the square here.
Gun is just sitting on the ground, like buried in thought when he arrives back.
I'll turn the gun, look down, and say, well, you're in deep shit.
Yes. Welcome to me. I am Gun. Deep shit is where I live.
No,
Where were you guys?
Gun is owned by that demon devil, the the Duke now, and now we've got to sort out this crap.
Oh, wait. Is he saying it like a sovereign citizen? Gun, the man, the person, the individual.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's now owned by another party. You're only on lease.
Quick, make your identity something else.
But you guys are gonna fill the whole party in on what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Showing them the
heard
contract.
everything that you heard, saw the contract. You make of that what you wish.
Etc. Etc. Arc will murder you.
I am so glad I just gave him Nazi Gold and Dragon of Pepper.
Right? We were smart.
What was in my pocket?
The too long don't read version of this is Ark's gonna say basically like the black stone by itself would probably be enough to cast like true polymorph 14 times over. You're trading a gold for a platinum here. You know, like sure, he's gonna cast it on you immediately, but he's asking for like $14 quadrillion worth of gold, and you're getting a mess spell.
You could true polymorph yourself into a kobold.
Just like one of these turtles could probably turn you into a goddamn.
But
It's
he
not
is
that
saying
hard.
he is owning me.
Yeah, but he's gonna own you so much more if you sign that.
No, if I am signing and I am completing, he is no longer owning me.
There's no way you're gonna complete that. He wants you to, let me get this straight. I'm not even sure if I'm in character. He wants you to find a black crystal, which may or may not exist, and if it doesn't exist, then he'll just tell you, oh sure, later, and he'll add some more fucking terms. You don't understand. He can change the contract whenever he wants. You feel like you're halfway done? Whatever. Fuck it. He's added another 3 items. Maybe he's not happy with the amount of tattoos that you put down and he thought there were more, or there should be more. We don't know what the knowledge matrix is. There's probably something in the knowledge matrix about how to kill the fucker. Maybe he doesn't want that around. There's too many fucking unknowns.
Yeah, like, what is preventing him from just changing the contract at a whim? After it's
Nothing.
After being signed, I mean, he can't, right? Because there is the thing of there's the Court of Hell. If he
It's like
was
the
to
seven.
change anything in it,
There
then we
was
could get it
nothing.
voided.
There was nothing saying.
It's 8. Look at 8.
No, I think they're right. There's nothing in here that says he can't change it, which means he can add stuff to it after you sign it.
Yeah, you can only change it after both parties sign to it.
That would be a standard law of hell. You can't sign the contract and pray that the other guy doesn't alter it further. This isn't Star Wars. Hell is very
I have
stringent.
altered
It's either you fuck them during the initial signing or you don't fuck them at all.
Or you risk breaking the law. And I should point out that we should get a little thing there that number 8 should not be used as leverage to get Gun to do extra stuff outside of it. Because he can say, okay, you want this changed in the contract, I'll do it if you do this extra thing outside of the contract.
You're a warlock. Man, I had my suspicions.
Yes, I
That's
am
the
Warlock.
one thing he took away from this.
They want to metagame it, alright?
Yeah.
But
Yes,
it's like,
I am
so,
Warlock.
looking at Nugget, is he your deity?
Gun and me are both being of Wild Hunt. We are the same.
Wild Hunt?
We are all Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt is purpose. Wild Hunt is not God.
Out of character, I
understand it?
legit thought you were like he was your deity the entire time.
No. I mean, kind of, but no. At the same time.
It's about just nods. I can respect that, but I don't know. I'm not so
But-
comfortable with a power that's not my own, which is kind of funny considering.
Considering you are trapping your sister in a knife and using her for your own power.
Hey, I'm not trapping.
It is.
All right. Topic at hand here. Not a great situation all around. Did he say brass markets? That sounds bad.
Look, he's been doing this for millions of years, probably. That's not true. I don't know how fucking old hell is. He's been doing this for longer than any of us have ever been alive. And he's found every fucking trick in the book. He's written several books in addition to that first book that he read. And you are a random dude. But you think you're gonna come out of this on top? Fuck no.
What if we renegotiate? What if we ask for something more?
Look, we will find you a sufficiently talented druid to turn you back into a kobold. It's not that hard.
I feel like we're missing the name part here.
Yeah, he's
we
still
will find a way to kill
know what he's gonna do.
We'll have to find a way to deal with that. But the solution to this problem isn't to dig further and hope that there's a way out. You gotta fucking drag yourself out of a hole going up the other direction.
Aaron slaps the contract out of your hands and into hers. Yes, you're absolutely right. Let's kill him. Let's kill the Duke of Tomes, High Lord of the Library, Master of the Order of Arcalists, Thalab the Eloquent of the fucking 8th layer of hell.
Okay.
8th layer, I was wondering.
That's Kanya. That's 8. It only goes to 9. And that's where Asmodeus lives.
Okay, my point was only that signing another contract that gives him more shit on you is not the way to have him have less shit on you.
Look,
Yeah, he never signed a contract.
That's just brief, temporary shit. Cause we got another Argonatrix, right?
Maybe we can ask. He said he was the first one to give his name straight up. Maybe we can ask for
Maybe just give him the shitty Argonatrix for your name and don't get the extra stuff done.
That sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a really good idea.
That we could try that. I don't think he's gonna go for that.
Of course he's fucking not. He wants the fucking Black Stone and the Knowledge Matrix, whatever the fuck that is.
Mr. Aldrich, you are not saying much this time, but this is involving you.
Yeah, he wants all the markings on your body, and I'm sure that's not gonna fuck you over in any way.
I'm still just looking at Aldrich.
Would you give if he asked for him? Would you give it to him? Then? Ooh, nice music cue.
Audric.
Thank you.
Maybe we can be giving him Argonatrix and your tattoos and markings, but not blood, and just get my name back.
That is.
Copies, yes.
What if in the process of giving him all that stuff on Audric, now he's got Audric's name because weird fucking hell rules? You don't know. Then we just swapped one sinking boat for another equally sinking boat.
At this point, I don't think it would work the same way. I did a little research into hell. Like, Gun fucked up on that one. He willingly gave his name onto that tribute pile. This would not be a willing trade, so maybe not as fucked.
Yeah, it has to be a name. Has to be. That's what's got me.
But if he's willingly giving that information to Gun, knowing that it's going to hell, isn't that semantically the same thing?
It's different because it's like they're just tattoos and all that, but you gotta like actually say "Here's my soul." He's not saying "Here's my soul." Take it, that sort of thing.
The issue with this is not even I know what these mean. So I'd rather figure it out. I'd rather figure it out for myself.
Maybe he can be telling you.
Maybe he could be telling me what he wants to tell me, and not the full story.
Maybe we can renegotiate it so he has to tell you the truth.
That's what I said before. Request that he tell you what his intentions with all of your with all the things are. Because there's a bit that says like you get access to
it may not be that simple. He may be able to tell the truth. You know, he may tell the truth of what it is, but the mere fact that he has it may be detrimental.
Well, I highly doubt that he's going to tell anyone anything until something's signed, so by then it'd be too late.
Personally, I would rather proceed figuring it out on.
I'm thinking we can cut down the things he is asking for if I am not asking to be turned back to Kobold. but just for my name.
Well, it seems like a start.
He was also only making idle threats about being able to do stuff with your names. You could take the risk that maybe he can't actually do anything and just not do any deals.
The Triceratops says.
Rawr.
Thanks, Sarah.
Truly a font of
Rawr.
knowledge.
See, I want your new character to be a Beastmaster Ranger, and Sarah is your
I
Your beast.
want someone to bond with Sarah now, but it's not going to be me.
Danny
I mean,
totally
could
would.
be the guy who tamed her, kind of.
Well, you don't have to decide, but that option sits there. Everybody has time to think on it. You can always put it in the in-character chat as well. But as you're reading through this destruction, still no Master Yaochi. No strange pulls or gun being summoned back or anything like that. Quote was given. Contract was got. Whatever you decide to do with it is yours from there. But as you guys are going to this area, storming down with you, towards you, flanked by two of the older masters, Chao Wei, and he looks enraged. What the hell happened here?
I'm gonna get the pronunciation wrong. Fish people, and they had a hydra.
He's gritting his teeth so hard that the blood vessel in his temple threatens to burst.
There's something about a lord under the lake, apparently.
I look to Chow and I'm like, I think we were right on our suspicion.
Of course I was right.
It looks like they were only here to destroy the temple and maybe kidnap the master.
It's a message. They'd been killing our rangers, they'd been killing our fishermen, and I'd been warning that old moron for some time now, and Danny here, that we had issues, and no one listened.
I listened.
And now the master is gone, our secret area is destroyed, and they will be back with a 10-headed hydra.
I didn't. How did you know? Dun dun dun. No.
It's hard not to see.
I thought you ran on it. Never mind.
I will give you 3 rangers. They know where blood and bones have been washing up on the shore. Perhaps this will be a lead. You helped cause this problem by coming here. We didn't have problems before the Outlanders came. You're gonna help fix it.
Well, that's not true.
That's really fucking out of nowhere.
You watch as he clenches up his fist, and there's just an aura around his fist.
Okay, listen. We all have fancy shit we can do, alright? We came here because we were hoping to solve some problems, and we still plan on solving some problems. But if you're gonna be a bit of an asshole after we tried to defend your fucking village from a fucking hydra, then maybe you need to work out your priorities a little bit. Mr. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Are you gonna help us, by the way, or are you gonna be here the whole time? Just asking. I'm a little bit pissy, you might have told. There's a demon involved. A lot's happened.
Does a 23 hit you?
It does.
He literally knocks the soul out of your body.
From a distance? I didn't know he was up close.
Oh, he's up close.
That changes some of my bravado.
No, he straight up astral projects you out of your body.
That's fair.
You are floating in the air, and then he sucks you back in, and you immediately just vomit.
Okay, that was not necessary.
I can do it to you too.
Yeah, let's not.
Hellish rebuke. No, I can't. I already used it.
Bitch. He says, listen, I may not be the friendliest or the nicest, but my anger and my paranoia is why we have survived as long as we have. Now, we have issues. If I leave here, what's to say the kobolds or the memento mori, whoever the fuck else is around here, doesn't wander into the temple and slaughter the rest of our already weakened people? You seem to be more than capable of handling yourselves. You went on this fantastical little spirit journey with our master and prevented him from seeing what was coming. Now, is that your fault? No, not necessarily. He's an old, decrepit idiot, but he's our idiot, and we need him back. 3 rangers. That's all I have left to spare.
Well, we're here to get things done, so
Wait, we are killing the ocean?
get done.
Yeah, we're
In a
killing
way,
the fucking
no.
ocean.
You can
Yes!
kill the ocean. Now, what do you need to get this done? I'll give you
Nothing.
whatever else I can.
The
And
ability
we
to breathe
can-
underwater?
That,
Done.
yes, we need that.
Ability to move
He
underwater.
whistles to somebody. Looks to be a turtle that has a whole alchemy station on his back, who slowly begins lumbering over and starts brewing something up in front of you guys. I will give you the ability to breathe underwater. Movement is your own problem. What else?
I'm thinking. Shit. I'm gonna need to reforge my gun to work underwater.
The master said that he didn't know where the First Legion went. Did you, by chance?
He just stares at you like you're the biggest fucking idiot who's ever opened his mouth.
Well, that's just rude.
You think I care about your First Legion? At a time like this, especially, I'm genuinely curious.
I'm wiping vomit from my mouth and going, right, because why would we care about other people's villages?
It sounds like your soul didn't get knocked out hard enough.
Do it again, I dare you!
You
Let's
are
try and-
brave as you are stupid.
Let's
And
try and
Malcolm
keep
goes,
calm,
okay, everybody, and he starts handing out small vials with these little cork stoppers on top. Gives you 12 hours of breathing the water. I am more than happy to have your help and reward you as necessary, but we need Master Yaochi back. It is imperative, or this order dies without him.
I can see why. Let's start as soon as we can.
Well, for the First Legion that you don't seem to care about, I will do it for your aiding of them.
Yes, Tobias, that's enough. Let's just go find the master.
Agreeing to do it.
I appreciate your assistance, and I will make sure that you are rewarded. That is what you Outlanders like. Rewards.
I was being really generous and you punched the soul out of me, so I'm a little bit
You were
less
being
so.
very disrespectful, and you do not know your place.
The look of incredulity
Outlander.
he gets, the look of incredulity he gets when he says you were being disrespectful is, I hope, summary enough.
I'm sure that we don't need an award. Your master was more than kind enough to welcome us into this place and give us good hospitality. I'm sure that rescuing him will only return the favor.
If they have taken him, then they have not killed him. They needed him alive for something, so likely we have some time. I know you took some damage in some of the fights that you had today. Have a little time to rest. I need you at your top performance, and I will send the Rangers out in the meantime to see if they can hunt down any leads.
Very well.
I'm gonna storm off.
Anybody else have any other requests or questions?
He's gonna cross his arms.
Have you dealt with these people before?
The Sahwajin are no friends of anyone. They serve only their own interests, and they use the sea spawn as slaves, though I did not know they had a hydra. We've dealt with them in our ancient past, but not for at least 100 years. I'm going to assume I know what happened to our merfolk allies.
They could be in the same predicament that Master Yaoshi is.
Yes, they very much could. So if you find them, I'd be more than grateful if you freed them.
Get to it then. And I'll turn around and start making preparations.
Alright. You guys start spreading out, making preparations. The Master Chaoe walks up to the rubble and just kind of kneels down and very quietly just begins slowly sorting through it. Some of the others still standing and surviving masters move to tend to their students and guard the walls, keeping a perimeter watch out. And as you guys begin working to do whatever is required next and probably go on a little bit of an undersea expedition here, that's what we're going to have to pick up next time.
I've got a whole fucking bevy of new projects now, god damn it.
But you guys learned some stuff today. You guys had a brief encounter with some sort of devil who's very interested in making a deal with Gun. You guys fought now 10-headed Hydra and made yourself bigger problems. What was that?
I was gonna try the purple gunstone in addition to the soul.
Oh god.
How the fuck are we gonna do fire damage to a Hydra underwater?
Water's gonna be tricky.
Steam.
There is
steam flames.
no penalty for using a fire spell underwater.
That is true.
What?
Yeah, it's just steam from the steam flames.
I'm pretty sure
It's steam flames.
It's serious. The steam can easily scald you, so steam damage or scalding damage counts just as much as fire damage does.
It's like boiling
Okay.
water.
Yeah,
I just assumed that if you threw a fireball, that it would that there would be no way that it would reach its target.
Underwater
70% of your melee weapons and about half your ranged weapons will all have disadvantage.
I'm gonna work on that actually.
You might want to read up on the rules for what affects what.
We have a data plan, and I need to make my guns. I'm gonna make a harpoon gun basically, but I'm gonna have to do some weird shit. I have plans.
Not as weird as you think.
Basically, I'm not gonna go into too much detail. I just wanna modify it to shoot a harpoon instead of a bullet, and I want to have a cable so I can still do my thunder monger damage without it being just instantly grounded by water. That's the plan.
All right, sounds good.
I meditate / sleep and try to connect with him and figure out where he is or what direction.
Okay. You do well. Let's just jump to the world map real quick.
That being said, we're gonna kill this Toro when we get back, right? Like that's the plan.
He just gotta work on himself a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Right now, the general impression that you get Danny with your tracking abilities right now and following his influence, he is trapped wherever he is, but he is less than 5 miles away from the monastery.
Do I get a sense of what direction?
In the water.
Yeah.
North-ish, northeast-ish. So you do have a bit of a heading, but the Rangers are still going to look anyway. You guys do have time to prepare. But next time we will begin the hunt for the Master. You guys send me messages of whatever it is that you're preparing for, at the very least, a brief underwater fight. And we'll take it from there. And you guys have a lot of time to put in character discussion the merits of taking a Devil's Deal.
It's not good.
Learn from my mistakes. Over before.
Yes, many times.
I would never.
Beating the heart of a dead girl.
That was all you did.
Learn from my mistakes.
Learn from my mistakes.
Apocrypha loves to judge from resistance and say, learn from my mistakes. So for reference, in one of the last campaigns when he was playing a warlock, he had the option of choosing between a very, very old lady's heart or a child's heart, and he chose the child's heart.
Why?
No,
I thought it was going to be extra.
No. What the thought was is that they were both already dead.
And he came back with blood on his hands.
So did you kill her, or did you just find someone who had already died?
he had the Crossroads Devil. He needed something, so he made a deal with the Crossroads Devil between two hearts, and he picked the child's heart. And the Crossroads Devil came back with bloody hands and said, "Here you go."
Oh, I get what you're saying. That's a problem.
learn stuff out of character, but as far as Malcolm is concerned, he murdered a child.
Yep.
Whoops.
Accidents happen.
It was the Rise of the Rune Lords campaign, by the way.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Cognate never looked at you the same after that.
That short-lived campaign that I had so many ideas for.
I mean, I'd still like to finish it one day. Don't know about the rest of everybody.
Yeah, maybe one day. I can't even remember the shit that was going on at the time.
I believe 2 characters just died.
2 characters died. Yeah.
I joined as
I
a player
revived.
just so I could see how different everything goes from the things I learned. I'd just be like, "What Karzog? Who's that? I don't know anything."
One character died. I was revived.
Yeah, you were revived. Well, 2 characters died and only 1 was able to be revived.
And so 1 character went with the other character's dead body off into the sunset, trying to get him revived for days.
Yep.
And we don't have time to wait for him.
Also,
I think he was going for the reincarnation method.
We didn't know that we just turned level 5 though.
Full disclosure, if that turtle had punched me a second time, I was going to use the Argonatrix on him and see what happened. Let the fates decide.
It makes the turtle bigger. Why you want to find out what would have happened? Go ahead and roll.
No, I'm not going to do that.
All right.
Come on, do it.
I mean, because it doesn't matter what I roll now. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but we could have seen what... Listen, this is a split timeline. Every time you make a decision, the timeline splits. What could have happened? Let's find out.
We need a time traveler in the group.
53 and 64. Let's
Technically, you already have one. I come from 400 years in the past.
And we had one last campaign too.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I was accelerated by 300 years.
Well, that and also Mizuko.
Oh, and everybody else. Like Rasok.
Hey, we were even like stuck in a time paradox for a few days, remember? Does that make us time travelers?
Yes. Yeah, we escaped. We
You would have used the combat effect.
I mean, if I used non-combat, it would have just like spawned some cupcakes or something
True.
like that. So yeah.
Muffin button.
You would have cast disintegration ray on.
I mean that's the thing. I was pissed at him. He had a double standard, the likes of which I hadn't seen since I fucking left the assembly.
Sweet. So after the fog cloud disappeared that you would have summoned, you would have turned him to stone.
That seems fitting. I would have been okay with that.
It'll fade eventually, and he'll be pissed when he's not stone anymore.
Yeah, that seems perfectly fine to me. I'd be like, yeah.
All right, guys. 3 days.
Oh
maybe.
shit! Hang on.
wait.
I found what that thing in
You
the
stoned him.
safe is.
What'd you find? I'm sorry. Hold
Hang
on.
I'm trying to get it. God damn it! Hang on. I'm trying to get this. Why is it bar on top? I can't see shit. Hang on. It's like the little. Oh, why is it doing it? And it's.
What is
Okay,
going on?
for some reason I found this GIF and it's little bar at the bottom. You know, it usually has like the pause and the length it's going at. That's like gone to the top, and the little option that says share is like gone off into the screen. I can't get it. Hang on. But it's worth it. Hang on.